Hello, chat. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, chat. What's up? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night. I'm very excited about this. First of all, hello. I'm grateful you're here. All of you on YouTube, those of you on Twitch. We're having some nice numbers there on Twitch. This is a really exciting day. I appreciate all of you being here. We're doing something fun today. Today is a video game music battle focusing on the themes. How do I say this? Menu themes. Not main themes. Not main themes. Menu themes. Menus. So, first of all, before we start, I wanted to shout out to my mods for taking the time to navigate through all of these suggestions, and thank you to all of you who are a part of the Discord, which you can be a part of anytime you like, for submitting what you felt would be good menu themes to duke it out against each other. How this is going to go is it's a bracket set, and I will be listening to, talking about each piece maybe once or twice, 3 times, whatever I feel like. Then someone is going to get the chopping block, and then we'll continue on. We're live on Twitch and on YouTube and on X, which I don't know why you'd be there, but hello. Let's get started. Without further ado. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. Hey mods, it's 32, right? The link that Lenny provided is correct, and then just do play now. Is that right? Hold on, sorry. My YouTube chat's not working. It's the one you sent. April Fool's Day is live on Nikkei. All right, got it. And then I need to okay. Ah! Ah! Huh! Huh! All right. Hold on one second. We're doing it live. You missed my ref shirt? I can put it on. Howdy, howdy, howdy! I shouldn't be there. And then we're going boo, and then we're going boo, right there. And we're doing. Now we're gonna do boo, boo. Now we're going right there. Okay, look at that. Boop. And then we're gonna go boop, and then we're gonna go boop. Okay, and then we're gonna go boop right there. Okay, perfect. All right. So, first up, this is Video Game Music Battle 4, number 4. First up is Windblown, Broken Breeze versus Into the Breach, Open a Breach. This soundtrack has really blown me away so far, what I've listened to so far. It's also a really fun roguelike from the Dead Cells devs. Early access right now on Steam. Really, really good stuff. I'm really impressed by their music. That's a menu theme? That's insane, dude. Oh man, that choral background right there. In unison with the synth crunch. Ooh! God, that's so good. Wow! Pull back, a dial back like that. Just voice with a little bit of like oh man, that dial back is so good. It's so introspective, right? And this is menu music. I love the little like tribal, like chimey. Yes! Yeah, oh yeah, I know this theme, that's right. So much unison movement there, it's terrific. I hit my mic. Oh my god! Oh, and then the dial back. Exceptional. Oh, it's got like a marimba tone with the sort of like rain sound kind of. Wow. The integration of nature versus like metallic, like the future mixed in with like humanity. Oh, what a piece. What a piece, man. I've got nothing to say about that. That was just, it scratched my brain, scratched my heart. Terrific piece. Let's check out Open a Breach from Into the Breach. Get out of here. Not right now. Gorgeous, gorgeous long sustained string there. It's actually quite the propulsion underneath. You can't really hear it. It's kind of subtle, but that's ticking, counting down. That's a really, really terrific rhythm there. Love that guitar in there too. What a great piece. That electric guitar really sends home the idea that danger's coming, danger's approaching. Ooh! Sorry. That was a very...
I think I'm gonna say...
The fuck is that? Oh. I accidentally clicked on the CSS battle. Well, the clear winner there. Although Into the Breach has such a terrific sense of building. Windblown is just leagues and leagues and leagues and leagues and leagues better, in my personal opinion. Welcome in. Also, if you're just hopping in, nice to see you. We're doing a video game music battle. All the tracks will be here on this screen. Hopefully you can read that. Unfortunately, the tracks are not the star of the show. I am, and so that's why there's more of me than them. That being said, I'm grateful you're here. Thanks for being here. And the tracks are here, so you can see them. But chat will help you if you need it. So hello everybody, good to see you. Welcome in. I've had a great day today. Thank you for asking over there on Twitch. Storm Rider, it's good to see you as well. All right, here we go. Winner. And thank you, my mods, for putting this together. And thank you very much to those who submitted these wonderful themes. Perfect Dark Institute menu. Let's check it out. Ooh, little dissonant there. It's like sci-fi, you really get the sense that it's sci-fi mystery. 007 meets the futuristic. Nice lower bass there. Da, da. Definitely has good menu vibes. Not too big, not too small. Just like me. What? Yeah, I mean, some standouts there especially are the lower, the bass underneath is really cool. Also, the way that the synthesizer is just guiding us towards that feeling of ever-present danger bubbling below the surface. It's got that like spy quality to it, which is great, and that's absolutely appropriate for Perfect Dark. But let's see how Sora no Kiseki SC trails in the sky. SC Shine of Adios, as they say in Spanish. Adios. Adios. Adios! I didn't realize that Sora no Kiseki had Spanish in it. It's very cool. Shine of Adios! Ooh! Give me that piano. It's another one where it's going to go harder than it needs to. Oh, man, I love piano. Sliding up the key. Whoa. Where are the strings? Oh, is it just piano? Fuck yeah. Oh, I love the suspension up top. It's so introspective. Nice ostinato. What a broken world we're in, huh? Makes me want to finish FC so I can hear this in SC. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Wow. I mean, that's glorious, isn't it? I mean, that's a terrific piece of music. Now, I'm a big sucker for piano music, especially in my classical music world in mind. Franz Liszt, Frederick Chopin, Beethoven piano stuff, Mozart piano stuff. Liszt is what I grew up listening to. I also used to listen to these Final Fantasy piano classics that were remixed. They took the original compositions and turned them into piano songs, and that reminded me a lot of my childhood. Ironically, Perfect Dark was also around in my childhood, but I have no real connection or bearing to a lot of those rare N64 things. So Shine of Ay Dios is absolutely the winner in this particular case, not only because it cracks open the nostalgia for me personally, but also because it's just a fantastic piano piece that I would love to hear live. I think it's not too contemporary, so it doesn't have that cheap, emotional quality. It's very emotional, but it's written from a perspective of depth rather than oh, what a beautiful, emotions. No, it's a glorious piece of music. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. That's menu 1. I better talk a lot during this one, otherwise I'm not going to be... that's Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm going to talk during this one so that I'm transforming the piece. Yeah, see, the thing is, so this is actually cool because it references, I'm going to stop and start through this one. It references the main theme quite a bit, which is very cool. So this is obviously what happens once you push start. You're in the game. Now, what's really also very fun about this is the fact that there's a ton of French horn here right away, which I really, really appreciate. Yeah, see, it's just mimicking, right? Isn't that cool? So it has a bubbling energy to it. Nintendo's making me not just talk, not just listen. I have to speak. I have to transform this piece of music, chat. Otherwise, my channel will be terminated. And God forbid, we don't want that. I like that it's pulled back, actually. It's very satisfying. You hear the intensity in that that sound. I also appreciate the it's just so epic, so fun, you know? It's just basically a remix, which is really satisfying. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing piece. Definitely really enjoyable. Now, that being said, Slay the Princess. Okay, the Princess. Sorry, we're not going to spend a lot of time on that piece for obvious reasons. But we also know what that sounds like. We all know what that sounds like. Slay the Princess. I'm actually in a Discord with the composer of this soundtrack now. Let's see. All right, we have nice, similar to the Sora no Kiseki piece. Now the constant here is the movement in the lower left hand of the piano, but the strings are really supporting the upper register of the piano as well. Wow, it actually, I thought it would go back up. That's really interesting. That's the chord. That's what notes within the chord. Actually, a lot of space there with that right hand. I think, if I may pause there for 10 seconds and just say that I think the reason why the right hand doesn't like lean into the like very sappy contemporary piano thing, and I actually think that the upper register actually represents the princess because it's in the upper register of the piano, number one, and number two, it's really alone. It doesn't fully flesh itself out. It never actually goes somewhere. It's almost like it's delayed. And I find that really, really, well, it's a little haunting, isn't it? You know, it's a little haunting. So much sustaining there. Lots. You hear all that sustaining in the violins, man. That's like gut-wrenching kind of, isn't it? It's a little sad. Whoa, a little dissonance there. Huh. A lot of doubling. Where they're moving at the same time. I wouldn't say doubling per se. Sorry, I keep peeking my plosives. I need to get a... Brandon Boone. It's really beautifully composed, isn't it? Notice that we're kind of in a circle too, huh? The really interesting thing here is that it's constantly like spinning like this. And I find that really cool. So one of the really cool things about piano is that simple arpeggiations like that, it's just going down to up to back down, right? But it ends up, even though it's left to right, where it ends up literally on the piano, it's from left to right. Lower is the left hand. If you don't know this about piano, the low notes are on the left hand side, the high notes are on the right hand side. Right? Pretty cool. But it actually ends up sounding like a big circle. Kind of feels like you're never And actually, that makes sense to the plot because you're never out of that loop. You know what I mean? It's really cool. I know that this video is unavailable, but what I'm going to say is that I actually think that Slay the Princess is actually more interesting to me. Not because of the Nintendo Ninjas, just for the record. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, wow, these could not be more different. First Berserker Kazan has great music. I'm planning a video eventually talking about difficulty and music and stuff, so no stress. I don't know when that will be. I'm trying to actually play through Kazan, but it's taking me a lot longer than I anticipated. So we'll see when I if I don't want to overpromise. I can't guarantee it will be up, but the plan is to have it be up. Hold on 1 second, chat. I need to do something. Here's my face up close. I just self-plug here. I filmed 4 episodes today of Gurren Lagann. What a crazy anime. Is it here? Hold on 1 second. I just need to push go on the first 2 episodes. Fuck. My file is processing. Okay. Sorry. I just didn't want to leave it hanging. Sorry about that. 1 second. All right, it's processing. All right, hopefully that goes up. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, so Bomb Rush Cyberfunk in the Pocket. Now, I don't really like this style of music, so we'll see if I dig it. Okay, actually that's cool. Actually, I like this. I like this a lot. I thought it was just going to be acid jazz. It's like funk mixed in with what? Shit. Love the bass especially. Oh, that's cool. Is this funk? What is this?
All right, baby.
That's dope.
You haven't even got a fat bankroll in your pocket.
Oh! I love that. I like how it's pretty sparse, actually. That's dope. I love the clapping a lot, too. Oh, man, that's dirty. I love this, like, jazz organ sound. It kind of has this, like, xylophone marimba type vibe to it. And then it slows down like this, dude. It dials it down. Oh, I love that. Really nice movement there in the upper register. Oh man, the slow decay. What a sick track, dude. Sick track. Sick track. Wow, that's really impressive. I really enjoyed that immensely. That's like the type of thing you put on while you're driving in your car, and it just feels so damn good, doesn't it? Also, guys, I'm probably not going to do a lot of analysis. I got to be honest with you. I got up at 6:30, and I was not allowed to go to the gym for whatever reason, and someone jokingly called me a terrorist at the gym because my like card flagged red is like I couldn't enter. I was really pissed. I had to get an ultrasound today. Everything's fine, but I was very annoyed. And then I filmed a couple episodes, and then I've just kind of been like, I've been playing Nikkei on the couch all day. So like, I wouldn't expect too much like ins and outs of like the flow of songs. I'm honestly here just to like vibe and have a great time. So hopefully you're cool with that. I know that reaction stuff can be a little bit like, I'll try to, if there's something I can incorporate. Am I pregnant? No, it's for my liver. So I did. As I sat down, I did say, man, she's like, it should be pretty painless. And I was like, unless I'm pregnant, we'll never know. So it's possible I could be pregnant. Hopefully not, though. Although looking at my belly these days, reasonably, we could say I'm close. I'm about 5 months pregnant, probably. So just wanted to, you know, feel free to congratulate me on my recent pregnancy. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. You know how they say we're pregnant? Well, in this case, you ever seen Junior? That's me. Dogs of War main title. I think I've heard this before. This is when Medal of Honor and Call of Duty were brothers in arms. Man, I miss this. I miss this era so much. Ooh, it's going to be very hard to beat this cyberpunk. I'm shocked that I like that as much as I did. I really am. Congrats on the mini meatball. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you want to meet him, he's actually right here. Hold on one second. Let me get him. All right. Let's see. Dogs of War main title theme. Would you get out of here? Sorry, he always pops in. I love the horns up top. Man, this is so beautiful. Oh, there's a way the strings. A little Howard Shore in there. Love that French horn emphasis there. And then the lilting violins, the lilts. Oh man, this is such a good piece. Kind of a bit of a delay. Oh, I love this piece so much. Nice re-emphasis with the big. Oh, the horns just definitely have that little space there. Oh my god. Ah, it's so singable. It's so singable. Key change. The chorus comes in, says, "We will never give up." Oh, the humming chorus like that. So effective, huh? The lower register men signaling the danger as we build the tremolo there. Oh! Oh, this is probably the hardest matchup so far. Both of them are extremely different comparatively to each other. And who the fuck is that? Oh, that's me. And really just terrific stuff all along the way. I love how motivic and melodic that piece is. It feels very rich. It doesn't feel very like, again, like phony, kind of like phoned in. It feels very mature, very adult, very serious. But also the funk in Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is just very easy to, you can't deny it. Like. I love it. Ooh. This part right here, I love this motif. Oh, the way that they move, even though they're in separate harmony, they move together. Oh, it's like. I mean, it's. Oh, fuck, that's so hard to deny. Oh, all right. I gotta make an executive decision and go with Dogs of War main title. All right, Halo 3 Never Forget versus Guacamelee main menu. Okay, let's listen to this. Is this Marty? Yeah, this is Marty and Salvatore, huh? Love the way that they use strings in these soundtracks. The strings are exceptional in this. Incredible swell there. Kind of bright sky, kind of. It's very, actually, it moves a bit, but it's very sustaining and slow, you know? To dial back and just go from piano into chorus. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice asana on them. You know, it says never forget, but it actually has quite a bit of hope, especially in that piano in the upper register double with the singers. It's really cool. So much space in this piece. You can just imagine playing this really slowly on the piano, just taking it out of tempo and just feeling it under your fingers. It's an amazing thing. It's such a... Wait, can we just talk about that really quickly? Isn't that amazing? Now, obviously, it finishes its thought. It kind of gets its thought gets interrupted, but I love that it goes, and then instead of going, it goes da da da, and it's amazing. It's an amazing thing, guys. This is the magic of music, guys, and I can't really explain it to you. But there's something so special about three notes, right? Da da da. Those three notes come together. They're just notes. They're just notes. But intrinsically, we as human beings, those of us that are human in the chat, are able to feel. It's almost like they composed and released those 3 notes. And 3 notes is all you need to be swept away, you know? Because here's the other thing, is that then here, right? And that's amazing. So then we stretch and then we go da ya da da. Sweet baby God. That's 6 notes. Da 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 da. Duh. I mean, it's just amazing. It's like 6, 7 notes. And yet that alone can make tears, you know, if you really place yourself emotionally in this and you feel it from your soul and from your heart. That's good shit. Beautiful swell. I mean, it really feels like never forget, but the sun is actually rising. We get another chance to begin again. You know, there's a fresh start here. Lovely. Hey, Soccer Mom, it's good to see you again. It's been a minute. Really gorgeous stuff there with Never Forget. Really, really beautiful. And also, too, what I like about Halo, later Halos, especially here, Halo 3, ODST, Destiny 1 and the Destiny soundscape in general, is how open it sounds. The chords tend to always feel very, very spacious, which is delightful. I think it leaves a lot of space for. I'd have to actually look at the notes in order to explain to you why I mean what I mean. But the way the chords are, they don't feel very closed. They feel very, you know. Hey Luna, what's up? And of course, as always, thank you so much for being here and coming to this live stream. I know you could be anywhere else. You could be with your families. You could be, you know, anywhere else. So I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I'm grateful for all of you for being here. You know, if you didn't hear me mention this a couple times last week, we're really working on gratitude and slowing things down. So I'm thrilled to be here driving this bus for us. Thank you for coming and being a part of this. It's very fun, and I hope you're having a very good time. As far as things that I would love to do again, to be honest with you, the mods pick it. I'm just kind of down with whatever. I'll let them decide what they want to do next. But I mean, you know what would be really nice is the happiest music mods. Maybe we do happy music. Did we do that already? I can't remember, honestly. Things move so quickly, I can't even remember what we did last week. So thank you for spending time with me instead of your family. Hey, if you need a safe space, Red Car, this is the place for you. We def have sad music on our list. All right, well. All right, Guacamole, main menu. Oh, slow mariachi. I like that. I love the flair. I love the flair. Confidence in that sound. It's always like that, though. Mariachi always has this flair to it, you know, a little bit of spice. It's very, it's a terrific little style of music. I'm just gonna go with Never Forget, though, of course. Both are great, though, in their own ways. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Dearly Beloved. Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers title theme. Okay, this is unfair. I love the way this starts, by the way. This Kingdom Hearts 2 version, it's so listless. Hard to deny how good this theme is. One of the best pieces of video game music ever written. I don't think it's deniable. It literally sounds like waves, doesn't it? With that glorious oboe in the background too. I mean, it's The fuck? Oh, it's already over. Okay, I was about to say. Well, to be fair, it does repeat endlessly. Now, I've heard this Shadowbringers theme, 100+ hours? Easily. Shadowbringers is exceptional. Let's go. Major. Bro, Don Sombrero is a fantastic username, by the way. God, I love the Final Fantasy Overture so much. It's my childhood. For some of you, your childhood's Kingdom Hearts. For me, it's this overture, not this particular version, but this sound is me. That's my youth. It's like nostalgia. Oh, with the cellos and the... Like there's just that. This is like, It's so beautiful, man. Well, I think at the end of the day, it has to go to Dearly Beloved, just as a fact, like just fundamentally. Now, both I think are really important to the video game music world, but I think that Kingdom Hearts, Dearly Beloved, really stands up above itself. You know, it's terrific. Okay, Ace Combat 3. Those of you that don't know that I am a known Ace Combat simp. I love this series and these games so very much. I've never heard Linkage versus Generation Zero main theme, which I have heard before. Terrifically good. Let's compare and contrast. You know what's weird? I couldn't wait for... Hey, Netter, Mizuno, thank you. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. What's up? Woke up. That's what I just said. Elite Dangerous. That sounds fun. I gotta say, this, not a fan of it. Really not. It's not the style that that really hits me in my spot. But that being said, it's Ace Combat, so it's hard to be like, no, it's not good. It didn't resonate. It did not resonate. But there's still a chance. Let's listen to the main theme of Generation Zero. I love it. I love it. It's it. Love that. Again. I'm such a sucker for a simple melody, and I love synthwave too. Love these drums too, exceptional. I did not know that Ace Combat 3 had different endings. Wow, that's cool. Oh, I love the snare. Oh, sharp horn there. Yep, I love that. I love that immensely. I love that immensely. That's glorious. Very chill, very chill. Synthwave can go many different directions, but in this particular case, it went really relaxed. I really, really liked that immensely so. And I'd heard this before, but see, the thing is like a simple medley, a simple melody line is just everything I need in my life. A simple melody. Ba-da-da-ba-da, bi-ya-da-da-da, ya-da-da. You hear how like that exudes like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what do we do? Da-da-da-da-da. It's because it's a little fast, and then it stretches out. Ya-da-da, ya-da-da. Oh, actually, 20XX. Remind me that I really like that song. Credits roll. Anyway, Generation Zero main theme is the winner for me. Devil May Cry 4, The Idol of Time and Space versus V Rising's main theme. Cool. I've not heard a lot of DMC's OSTs, actually. I love that. Oh, dissonance. It's almost like a church hymn. It's like an Ave Maria. Wow. Out of the chord, though. Out of the songs. I hope it goes somewhere. Oh my god, it's like straight out of a Catholic Mass. Alright, I'll stop talking, though. I keep talking. It's like Ave Maria. And it's like dialed back, so it has this quality of like it's being pressed and suppressed. Wow. It's like it wants to bubble forth, but it can't. Oh, wow. Crazy. You know what that reminds me of? Uh-oh, I think Marco Meatball's about to sing some opera. It reminds me very much of Valve is Killing Slop. Schubert. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Sounds just like this. Yeah, it really does. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Ave Maria. gratia plena, Maria gratia plena, Maria gratia plena. Dominus tecum. You know what I mean? It has a lot of similarities to the Schubert Ave Maria there, which is kind of impressive, really. Now it's pulled back in a way that makes it feel a little bit more sparse and a little bit more dangerous too because of how it's pulled back. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Let's compare it to Alexandria Migova, the main theme from V Rising. It's actually similar. It's crazy that... Did the website do this on its own? Wow. That's crazy. That's really funny. Very similar quality. Enjoy the piano very much. Some really sharp dissonant chords on the left hand, though. Ooh, spicy. Okay. Nice choir as well. Would fit in an opera actually really well. So much funny dissonance there. That's crazy. The fact that we pull back and have that distant piano, it's very similar to the Devil May Cry track. That's wild. You really don't... I'm surprised. We had this with Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy XIV too. Yeah. I mean, I like the atmosphere of the Idol of the Time and Space. I feel like it's very, very, very analogous to... I like how I use the word analogous. Did I even use it correctly? I don't know. But I would say that in the moment that I'm in right now, the mood that I'm in, the feeling I'm feeling, I think that the main theme from V Rising is the one that's going to get the cake, and it's going to win that round. Oh, Shiot. Limbus Company's main menu versus Hellwalker from Doom. Okay, that seems unfair. All right, let's listen. Wow, I've never heard this piece. I love the reverberations in that. That march quality to it. Dun, chun, chun. the way that we dial back is if we got hit in the face with a grenade and all of a sudden we hear that like tinnitus quality. Ooh. It just shifted rhythm. It just shifted meter. It did. Oh. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Oh, that's so hard, dude. Ooh. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. How do you make it? It's 2 minutes. It feels like 6. Oh my God. That's so unnatural. No one does this shit. Wow. The reverberation, like it's like, wow. It's like watching the T-Rex, the water move in the cup in the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. Feels like prep. It feels like prep. It feels like getting things going. Air raid siren right there. Oh my God. Fuck yeah. Dude, that's some bold shit. To play with silence? Oh, somebody even said that. What the fuck is this? Sorry, isekai. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I mean, to play with silence in that way, it defies expectation, and also you can't necessarily track. And this is why they might. The only thing they fear is you is so cool is because it delays. Man, that is such a good fucking piece of music. Like that, like makes your blood just like pump. Wow. Ooh. All right, Limbus Company, what you got? That ain't it. I'm so sorry. I like this main theme. I do. I genuinely do. I love the bass. This one too, though, it has space in it, though. But this is like more calm, cool, like reflective. I mean, the piano is glorious. It's really well composed. It's very smooth, though, isn't it? It's very... It actually, in some ways, it's kind of inviting. Really appreciate the piano. And again, we still have ostinato on the left hand. Repetitive pattern, which is quite good. Oh, I love that, though. And the snapping. I definitely don't get a sense of urgency from this, you know? It is a funny image to think like Doom Guy puts this on his headphones and he's like, all right, off to go to work. Oh, it's hilarious to think about. It's actually terrific, isn't it? I like it. It's nice. That's some nice layering too in there. Also, the piano is just beautiful. Oh, I love that. A little bit of delay. That's nice. Yeah, it's cool, but I mean, yeah, no, there's a clear winner there, of course. Divinity Original Sin. Oh man, I fucking love this main theme. Jazz Jackrabbit. Someone called me that. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Sorry. I love. Okay, so fun fact: I used to work out to this main theme, so I think Jazz Jackrabbit might be totally fucked. I love this main theme. This was on a workout playlist I used to have back in the day with the Warframe This Is What You Are track and a bunch of others. Nathan Drake's theme. So you know, can I say something? Can I say something salacious? Can I say something salacious to you? Borisov Slavov is an incredible composer. Borisov Slavov was able to get people to like medieval / Baroque music through Baldur's Gate 3's popularity. But, in my opinion, Divinity Original Sin 2, right here. Ah, what's up? What's up? What's up, Blind Mite? It's so good to have you. It's so good to have you. Salamat. Salamat, thank you so much for the raid, guys. Baldur's Gate 3, Divinity Original Sin 2. Humbly. What Borisov was able to do to get people to like music that is folk and like of a very specific sound in Baldur's Gate 3 cannot be understated. It's colossal, right? So many awards, blah, 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 blah. But to me, Divinity Original Sin 2 is a better overall soundtrack. Both are good, obviously, but for my personal taste, Mead and the other one, I have a very soft spot in my heart for Divinity Original Sin 2 soundtrack. It's very good. Surely, eh? Send it to a mod. Am I physically attracted to the soundtrack of Divinity Original? Maybe so. I love this part coming up. So many little things in here too. It's so good. The way it pulls back here too, I mean, it moves in unison, but there's some real strong brass accents in the lower register, kind of offset it. Oh man, there's just like so many good things. Oh, and then oh, it's so fucking good. Because it dials all the way back. Oh, shut up. Hold on. Listen. Just listen. Oh. That lower timpani, lower bass drum there. Just the harp. The duduk, I think. Pretty sure. It's just that, like, ethereal... Bro, I cannot stop talking today. And then it like resolves. It's just delightful. Thanks, Umizu. That's so sweet. Your cat likes watching me. I think I've read you say that before. I absolutely adore that piece, obviously. But let's listen to Jazz Jackrabbit. For all we know, it will sweep.
Yo, ready for this?
Enjoy your groceries.
Yeah, I thought. Jazz Jackrabbit.
Hey, what the fuck? It actually pops pretty hard. Is it Genesis? Y'all ready for this? In the house. That's fucking wild, bro. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, someone just came into the chat and said eat in Russian. And to that I say, pereshevyat. So if you're going to come in here and just say eat, then I'm going to say chew and masticate to you. Pereshevyat. You know what? I'll even say munch shevat. And if you want to talk about gnawing, we would say grzht to you. You know, it isn't bad. It is a lot better than I anticipated. But of course, it's going to go to the main theme of Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm not going to pretend. Oh my God, Sino Alice versus Patapon 3. Fantastic pairing. That's bias. Oh, that's funny. Love it. Sad piano. Very simple, very short, but very beautiful. Sorry, I'm back reading our live stream chat, and someone called me a Latin American. I wanted to clarify I am Italian. So if you would like to come in and insult me on my nationality, we should probably get it right. But I'm Italian. Technically, I'm also a little French. Technically, there's some sort of there's some Normandies from the French. I don't know how much, but I'm Italian, just not Latin American. All right, I like that piece. I thought it was very beautiful. I thought it was very somber, right, and very bleak. But I love piano music, man. I just get so hooked into it. Patapon 3, though, I don't know. The fuck? Holy Japan. I don't really care for either one. I mean, both are good, but both are also like sort of lower on my list of things that I would actively listen to. I appreciate the effort of Patapon, but also I liked the somber cello in this, or the violin or whatever it was. I kind of don't like either one though. I think I'll give it to Patapon just for being crazy. Okay, Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia Echoes versus Portal 2 9999999. Love the piano hit as the children's choir comes over top and the snare is very dialed back. It's such an innocent theme. Oh, that's delightful. That's really delightful. Does hydrate? Okay, I have a seltzer, but something felt weird. Not sure what it was. I like that. I mean, obviously it's intense. It sets up, you know, the danger laden within Portal 2, but it doesn't compare to Fire Emblem. Thronebreaker, wow. Call of Duty Black Ops, damned. Let's listen. I love Thronebreaker. By the way, side note to all of that, if you've never played Thronebreaker, and you like Gwent, put that on your to-do list. Did I build this vote widget, or is this something that already exists? Wouldn't you like to know, Tony? What, you want trying to steal my content, Tony? You trying to steal my content, drumroll, Tony? Stay in your lane, man. The fuck? It's from a website called Ooh-Woo-Foo-Foo, which sounds funny, but that's actually what it's called. Ooh-Woo-Foo-Foo. Yeah. You got an ad? Well, could, sub to the channel, but I guess, what, you don't want to? Whatever. Too busy trying to steal my content, Tony. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? It's called oowoofoofoo.com, and my mods just set it up. It's like rounds of 32, rounds of 32, and then they just pair it up, and then we just do it. It's really fun. You should totally do it. Oowoofoofoo, quite literally, is the it's the name of the site. I'm not even trying to be like funny. It's called oowoofoofoo.com. All right, back at it we go. Wait, you weren't back that time. I'm so sorry, guys. You were in an ad that whole time. I said, first of all, you should throw me a sub because that would be the polite thing to do. Number one. Number two, I said, thank you, drumroll Tony, for getting us started over there. You've been subscribed for 2 months? I didn't know that. Shit, I should subscribe to you. I'm sorry, I haven't done that. Next time. It's a site called oowoofoofoo.com, and it populates for you. It does it all randomly. It's a really neat site. Man, you hear any of that stuff? I was talking mad shit. I was saying stop stealing my content. How come you never want to collab with me? You don't respect me. I heard a bunch of shit. You heard that the site oowoofoofoo is shutting down soon? Really? Why would oowoofoofoo shut down? Anyway, I'll throw you a sub later. I appreciate you, brother. It's a great site. If it's shutting down, I don't know though. So, but it's oowoofoofoo.com. Yeah, isn't this the replacement site? So fucking good, dude. Ugh. Bro, I in my life, I love the repeated motif as well. The vocals are just delightful. It should sound like The Witcher 3 because it's a spin-off based on Gwent. So good. I don't have a lot of games where I don't have a lot of games that I spend many hours in. I know some of you probably play one game for X amount of hours and then kind of I don't know if you're transient with your video game spending or video game time spending, but there are very few games that I spend more than like say 60 to 70 hours in, and I have like 450 hours in The Witcher 3. Like, that's not normal for me. The only other game that I probably have that much time in is Final Fantasy 14 and Rainbow Six Siege, of all things. I know. You don't look at me and you think, wow, he's a hardcore FPS Rainbow Six kind of guy, but you don't know I love Siege so much. And it's actually one of my most favorite games, actually. Those three. And then I've got like 150 hours here and there, but in general, the game that I have, well, that and Destiny, not by choice, but by punishment. Those are the games that and the Guild Wars 2 has almost 200 hours in it now. And we just crossed 100 hours in Monster Hunter Rise, which, by the way, you can watch Tuesdays and Wednesdays every day here at Marco Meatball on YouTube, 10 a.m. usually to whatever time. That's the game I'm working with right now. So anyway, so you're saying you became an opera singer on the back of screaming at everyone in FPS? You know, I'll never forget. I was playing with a person and they were 16 years old and they called me stupid. And while playing Siege, they were like, why are you being such an idiot? Come on, push! You idiot! You stupid idiot! And I froze. And I was like 30 at the time. And I was like, man, that is even more pathetic that I allowed myself to be harassed by a seemingly 17 to 20-year-old. And I was 30. And that stays right here. Right here and right here. Words hurt, people. Words hurt. All right, Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Now, historically, I will admit to you, I'm usually not a fan of A, zombies, and B, like, I like zombies, but this particular, I've never, maybe 2 hours of my time playing Call of Duty has ever been involved with Call of Duty. So, zombies. So, I am fairly certain I won't like this, but I'm going to give you and myself the benefit of the doubt. Damned. It is iconic, though, isn't it? It is a pretty good scary theme. I'll give it to Call of Duty. I think it's such a memorable theme that if I'm going to throw Kingdom Hearts 2 in this, I might as well throw in Damned as well, because Damned, it is good. What? Does anybody know what happened to Louis Veggie Cube? I would love to not dodge your question, but I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry that as a woman you were instantly harassed for playing Call of Duty. That's sadly not surprising. I'll give it to Call of Duty, though. Prisoner of Azkaban. The fuck? Mario Strikers Charged. No, I mean, you could... Who is Louis Veggie Cube? Is that a spin on Marco Meatball? No, there wasn't a second part because it was almost over. And I'd already decided. Is Louis Veggie Cube my, like, nemesis? Oh. It's Francois Veggie Cube. He's my French counterpart. Oh. That's hilarious, actually. Je suis un Français. Je suis Louis Veggie Cube. Actually, you know, the French are really funny because the French, Marco, when they say my name, they say Marco. Ah, tout le monde. The French, they only speak from their mouth right here. The French speak from... How many French are in the chat? I know there's several at least. Savez-vous le français? Tout le monde parle le consent. Ah ouais, bien sûr. You're in class right now? Bro, what are you doing watching this? All the French just left. Ah, le français sont ici. The Quebecois. I don't know. The French don't think the Quebecois are really French. I don't want to start a turf war, but I'm just going to say, I don't know. Ils ne sont pas vraiment le français. Ils sont Québécois. Bien sûr. J'aime beaucoup le français. Oh. All right. Jeremy Soule? Really? I almost had the Attack of the Clones. There was some Attack of the Clones in here. Is that syncopation? Yeah. And there's the twinkling. Huh. Okay. And then Mario Strikers Charged. This is pause menu, no less. That's wild. Honestly, of all the IPs that where Mario is doing something that isn't jumping and stuff, it's Mario Strike. It's Mario Strikers for me. Mario Strikers and Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis was a game I wish more people played. I was obsessed with Mario Tennis on the Switch. But I eventually stopped because not only was content not coming out for it, but then no one really played online. I was obsessed with Mario Tennis. Yeah, I should talk over that. I'm gonna give it to Mario Strikers, and also hopefully Nintendo doesn't. I liked that. Oh, Wander Stop. This is that new game that just came out. That's about OCD, which is something I have. Oh, versus Children of the Om Messiah. All right, I really want to play Wander Stop actually because I hear it. I probably won't actually like the moment-to-moment gameplay of it, but I hear it deals with obsessive compulsive disorder. So that to me is a win because I'm so tired of people being like, "Isn't that just organizing your books weirdly, and putting and like liking things to be clean?" Not exactly. I appreciate how very unsexy that track is. that track is very obviously it's reflective. It's very sparse. It really offers that sense of contemplation, and that sense of sort of seeing afar away. You know, it's very much like in the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure you sit on a bench at times, and it has that element to it. It's like very like contemplative and thoughtful, which I appreciate, because I mean that's a track that people could easily be like, anyway, you know what I mean? But if you allow yourself to kind of sit, I think the repetitive motion doesn't necessarily serve it. But I think that the repetitive motion at the same time is very, just very introspective. I think as a society, in a modern day society, I think we have a tendency to want to move quickly. But instead it really ends up feeling very impressionistic, very, very Debussy-like, very, I don't know, kind of like Fauré, Claire Lune type modern approach to it. It's quite nice. It's quite peaceful. Also, je voudrais dire à tout mon viewer français que je voudrais certain que je faisais une blague à votre existence, mais c'est seulement une blague, et j'espère que vous êtes contente et tranquille, que je ne dis une chose malheureusement ou une chose vraie, vraiment. Je faisais seulement une blague, et je suis tellement sarcastique, et j'espère que vous n'êtes pas que vous n'êtes pas offense. Ok. J'espère. Et si vous êtes enfoncé, je ne peux pas dire rien, parce que je suis moi, je suis que je suis. Alors, bien sûr. Désolé et stuff. I was telling the French that I was sorry in case I spoke out of turn, and if anybody was, I'm very sarcastic, and I asked my patrons. I did a 360 view with them, and somebody in the chat, in the comments, said maybe ramp up your sarcasm ever so slightly, so that people can enter, allow them to be a part of your sarcasm slowly. And one of the things that I tend to do is I tend to just be like, boom, sarcasm. But it's fair. You know, as much as I can't create a safe space for anybody, actually, because it's the internet, what I can say is, you know, I try to be, you know, playful a lot. But I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Not that I can, I mean, they get hurt anyway. God, fuck. I mean, you know how many people have blocked me? But those people are on Twitter, so I mean, like, whatever. Anyway, this is Children of the Om Messiah. Wait. There's like people, and then there's like Twitter people, and those two are not the same. Today, someone they were actively arguing against the fact I said gacha is terrible, and we shouldn't. There is an amazing game, Wuthering Waves, that is blocked behind a gacha, and they literally were saying it wasn't heated. But it was like, well, if we have, how do you expect them to make money? And I was like, by not gambling. I mean, there's how, well, the money won't be as good, but they can do it without gambling. How? And that was the back and forth. Most people agreed, actually. I mean, I don't think anybody in their right mind is like, some people were like, I genuinely like gotcha, bad take. And I have to say, well, fundamentally, I disagree with you. I have been exposed to gotcha over the last 3 years, and I continue to encourage people to play gotcha games because they do have good things about them. And Wuthering Waves especially, I'm still riding the high from this latest patch. My God, the storytelling is as good as Final Fantasy XIV in its prime. And I really believe that. Really slow paced, really well produced, terrific stuff. But it's behind a incredibly predatory thing. And to me, it boggles my mind that someone can be like, listen, I want them to make as much money too, but I don't want to have to dump X. I don't want to have to play every day just because I need to make sure that I'm getting the character I want. Like, what the fuck is that kind of prison? That is a prison. Well, I better play every day because I need the currency, the asteroids, the whatever. It's like, bruh, get rid of the 50-50. Find out another model. I'm telling you, people will come. People would come if you got rid of if you make every character guaranteed, even if it means a person has to put money towards it. I think people will do it. It's the gambling aspect of it that is the problem. And look, I've come around. I've really had to like mature into my thought process on this. And I think I finally arrived at the fact that I can really like a game, but also absolutely recognize how shit and how terrible a system is. And, you know, the word predatory gets thrown around a lot, like for anything, like even if it's microtransactions, which I don't think microtransactions are predatory. I don't mind spending money on my video games. I know that there's a lot of people that wish that we could go back to when it was just games and it wasn't like money laden. And I totally get that as well. Not to veer too far off a tangent. I'm very passionate about this. I bet you are too. I'll read your messages in about 5 seconds. For me, I don't mind spending money on a game that I love. It shouldn't be in my face, but I don't mind spending money on games that I love. So I don't have a problem with microtransactions. But when you build a system, and the system works unbelievably well for making as much money as possible, I can't even imagine the people that play gacha games that don't spend money, that literally will do everything in their power to get a character, and then they lose a 50-50. And it's like all that effort was, I would put that shit down and I would never play it again because that sucks. Now, unless they love it and it's like, you know, I enjoy this so much, I play it every day. If I get the character, that's cool. If I don't, but imagine it's like, oh my God, I cannot wait for this character. I'm going to play every day, save up enough. And then they fucking don't get the character? Bro, I would stop. There's no way. What a waste of time. Anyway, sorry. I don't know. I was apparently very Now, I will say there are some games that don't have 50-50 or the rates are good. But I'll tell you what though, like I played a lot. I've played a lot of Arknights, and I have to tell you, I gave a lot of money. I did hear that. I gave a lot of money to Arknights because that system is like, whoa. I mean, like I had to seriously pull myself back. Now, am I going to say, so I don't drink, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, anyway, I don't cook. No, I do cook. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I have as much control over my vices as possible. The one vice that I will admit is I'm very susceptible to is spending money on these games. The thrill of gooning. Goon. I should not do that. That's dangerous. Why did I read that? I read everything. I'm reading everything. But I will say it's very easy to for me to spend money in gacha games, and I have to be really careful. I have to be very careful. I've come to realize this about myself, having immersed myself in the gacha sphere. I think gacha games have some of the best music, truly terrific, which is why I continue. And then I remember some comment was like, well, you're just encouraging young people to spend money. And it's like, well, no, I'm celebrating the music because the music tells stories. That's artistic value. Now you can say that there's no artistic value in gacha. I think that's a bathtub baby with the bathtub statement. I think that we can sort of balance both. Now, but the 50-50 is really where my problems are. I don't care if you make shop items, cosmetics, any of that stuff. I don't care if that is microtransaction based. Fine. But it's the 50-50. I don't even care if you're like, okay, I know I need to spend $150 to get a character. Even that, Warframe, for instance, when primes come out, those are $140 and you get like a package of things. I've purchased several of those. But a 50-50 is basically you can spend towards something and then you have the chance to not get it on first roll, or on the rolls. You could get a different character. And then that second pass, if it's good, the second pass, you will guaranteed to get that character. That is shit. That is shit. That I have a real problem with it. And I've said it from the get-go, and I'll move on. We'll move on because there's more stuff. But I've said it from the get-go that Wuthering Waves, I have very high expectations for them. And I don't know why that is, but the storytelling is now, especially with 2.0 patches, has been so remarkably good, so enjoyable to experience. That the fact that I'm glad that the weapons are guaranteed. You spend $50. Okay, I'm not saying that that's not a lot of money, because it still is. That's a brand new video game for like 60 to 70 hours. I'm not condoning, like, it is what it is, right? We have to understand that like these games are going to have heavy monetization, but it's the 50-50 for me. The ability to lose and gamble that I have an immense problem with. If you want to spend $200 on a character, knowing that you're going to get the character, maybe with $50, maybe with $100, maybe with $200, that's your money, live it. But the fact that you have to be like, well, I lost the 50-50, guess I got to spend more, or wow, I spent fucking 60 hours playing my game. Oh well, gotta go back to the salt mines. No, man, that's not okay. It just sucks. And I just, again, I think like the storytelling in Wuthering Waves, as a big fan of the game, is so good now that it just bothers me immensely that exists, Oh yeah, I mean, it's so much stuff in there. The psychological stuff, it's all over the place. Gotcha isn't real. Anyway, sorry. Didn't mean to end that, but that's been on my mind like all day, so you've been accidentally privy to it. And I just think that like actual gambling is way more fun. I mean, in reality, I enjoy blackjack. Like, it's just more fun than pulling anime girl characters or boys. Like, I don't know. I would rather play poker. I don't know. I just think like cards is just more fun. I mean, it just is. It just is. Anyway, I'm not saying that's good either, but anyway. We all have our vices. Let's keep going. This is Children of the Om Messiah. Hey, Glitter. Opening card packs is too addicting. Yeah, dude, I was trying to get in on that. I might still try to get in on it. I know it's not okay, but if there's a chance for me to do like some Pokemon TCG pulls and it's sponsored, your boy's gonna do it. Okay, like let's be real. Like I'm doing it. Okay, like I mean, listen, moral compass be damned. The gotcha conversation has been on this channel. Yeah, of course it has. I really it bothers me. It bothers me. And that is a benefit to Arknights, because once you get the character, you don't have to do all the dupes and shit. Totally. I'm just reading some of your comments. Ender Lilies was not in here yet. Thanks, Ivy. Woowa is such a good game that the gacha looks like an ugly scar. Yes. And a lot of those games are good. Arknights tells terrific stories. Now, granted, you don't really need... Anyway, I'm going to shut up about that. But anyway, sorry. Someone said I crashed out. I had a very... Let me just... Can I just... I have it on Team YouTube just in case anything terrible happens. Can I just... This is absurd. I don't even... Let me just... Here's what I wrote today. This is all I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to move on. Gacha's terrible, it's bad, it's shit. It's fundamentally a predatory and shit system, and a lot of people who play gacha games are just accustomed and used to it and tolerate and accept it. It is in fact an unacceptable mechanic. Justifying it by saying the game needs money to function is ridiculous. Of course, it's a means to making a lot of money rapidly, but there are plenty of ways to make money that don't derive from literal gambling. Wuthering Waves is a terrific game, and it is clearly made to be a game first and a gacha second. These 2.0 patches have been exceptional. Gacha stains an otherwise terrific gaming experience, and what's worse, actively prevents more people from playing Wuthering Waves or any other gacha game. We can tolerate gacha, but we should never ever condone it or just accept it as an acceptable means of financial remuneration. Gacha is and always will be shit, even behind a terrific game. To think otherwise is juvenile. Somebody said that was a crash out. That is the most normal take. Anyway, all right, let's listen to music. Cut. Nathan, just cut all that in case we turn this into a regular video. All right, let's listen to Chillin' of the Omnisci. Have you guys ever heard this, by the way? This is extraordinary. Oh, I love this part here. Oh my god, it's so simple. So aesthetically, these two songs could not be any different. They're similar in their space, right? They take space, they hold space the same actually, which is kind of shocking. It's a terrific matchup by the website. These two fundamentally serve the same purpose, but it's the aesthetic of both that's different. Funny enough, it was a gotcha game, Girls Frontline 2, that got me into actually starting to play XCOM style games. And that's also another really cool thing about gotcha games, is that they're in some ways, because they're so accessible, they actually can be gateways to experiencing, you know, other types of media that are peak and may not even fit, you know, your general you know, the style that you like. But Girls Frontline 2, waifu combat simulator tactics actually opened my mind to things like Final Fantasy Tactics and something like Mechanicus, which I started playing. I mean, I'll probably never finish it, but I just because of the time commitment to play it. But Children of the Omnissiah and the Warhammer Mechanicus soundtrack is easily one of the most complete packages of like what a good like turn what are these called, tactical RPG. Yeah, I really, if you've never listened to this entire soundtrack and you're in a mood, next time you're studying, put on the Mechanicus soundtrack. It is such a terrific piece of music. You would never have learned of Dredge if it wasn't for Wooba. You know, but that kind of bothers me, though. Not you, obviously. you bother me. It bothers me that again, I think I'm just holding Kuro games to a very high standard that I should probably just not do, because I think that that's a pathway to disaster. But like they basically 1-to-1'd with some variation Dredge. And to me, it's like, come on, man. Come on. Why you gotta like copy? But it's true that the silver lining is you discovered Dredge. I discovered Mechanicus because of Girls Frontline. You know, so there are definitely silver linings. I agree. Anyway, that's gonna go to Mechanicus. See, there's too many people in this chat. I feel too secure in my opinions right now. So I think what I need some help with right now is if someone would say something mean about me. I think that would help me sort of balance out something about my hairline, or something about my, say something like, oh, you used to do deep analysis and now you're a reaction channel and now you're just like saying wow or something. That might help, actually. I'm old. You're balding. We hate you. You wish I was half as cool as Louis VeggieCube. You're a baby for quitting opera. All right, not that hard. Jesus fuck. I'm a racist? No, I'm not. Who would ever say that? Oh, it's actually working. Thank you. Okay. All right. You're gonna get a dent in your. We secretly prefer. Jesus Christ. You're a baby for quitting opera. My God, that's terrible. Fuck. All right. I feel better. I'm insecure again. Thank you. Thank you. None of you left while I was doing my speech and shit. Like, I don't appreciate this. You genuinely want to be here. It's actually infuriating. It's making me feel way too confident. It's not healthy for a person to have a platform that people actually want to be a part of. I know you don't mean it. Could you imagine? Whew. All right, that felt good. Remember, don't forget that on Billy, someone believes that I am the leader of the woke movement. So I often remind myself of that. Anyway, that always cracks me up, man. First of all, how do you know? And second of all, anyway. All right, Code Vein main menu. Fuck shit. Oh! Goshina is so fucking crazy. I'm gonna bust. Goshina, dude. Goshina goes so fucking hard, man. It's so Goshina, dude. Goshina's one of the best video game composers, but one of the best composers ever. Wait, don't go to sleep yet. Wait, chat. Sorry. Is it anybody else's birthday today? Ivy, how the fuck are you not going to tell me it's your birthday? You know I have a birthday tradition for people that's whose birthday it is on the channel. Why would you not? I know. I'm interrupting. I'm so sorry, but it's very important. I do this. This is a very important thing. How are you not going to say it's your birthday? And why are you giving me money when it's your birthday? It's bullshit. It was yesterday? Well, wait. Just give me 2 seconds.
Good evening. How's the battle going?
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Anyway, happy birthday, Ivy. Zab with the 19 months, bro. Thank you very much for that support. 19 months. Joel, of course, thank you so much. Thank you so much for those 50 gifted memberships over on YouTube. I appreciate that very much, as always. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Ivy. Back to Goshina. God, my poor editor is going to have a terrible time editing this video. God, it's so beautiful. Shut up. That slowdown is sick as fuck. It's the same composer, isn't it, Eloy? Ah! Wow, that slowdown and shift and meter is sick right there. Dum dum ticka dum 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 dum. Oh my God! Oh! Jesus! Da 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 da! Yeah, dude. Goshina is an incredible. See, this is so much fun, guys. This is really fun. One of the things that one of the whys of this channel is to be a place, a hub, if you will, to celebrate these terrific composers. Not just offer insight and stuff like that's cool, but really it's about like celebration. And how can you not celebrate something like that? And like that's like so amazing. It's just so much fucking fun. I actually think that Code Vein, and I've gone on record and said this, and I'll say it again. I think Code Vein well, okay, I don't want to reduce some. Well, I think Code Vein has better soundtracks than a lot of FromSoft games. I like how I'm whispering as if someone's not watching the VOD of this. It's not to say that, see, this is the rub. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm saying that in my personal taste, Code Vein's music and structure is richer and more dynamically interesting than a lot of the tracks in FromSoft. Now, I'm not going to say that FromSoft music is bad. That would be absolutely not true. But in my personal taste, that goes harder or as hard as a Concert Razan, which is also, or a Bale, incredibly good. But I like this a lot. Twitter and Reddit's going to be on my ass. Actually, someone posted the tier list I did of the main themes from FromSoft, and it got downvoted, and there were a bunch of people that were like, who the fuck is this anyway? So they were like, likes the Dark Souls remake theme more, automatic disqualification. And I was like, you know what? I can't even be mad about it. But anyway, yeah, no, I think Code Vein just really like hits me in a spot that's that's really that really hits, and I do think that it's on par or better than a lot of FromSoft soundtracks. Now, you know, that being said, I think that FromSoft has great soundtracks, and FromSoft is really, I owe a lot to FromSoft, so by default I feel like it's over there in its own little bubble. But Code Vein's seriously good. Ciao Italia. Didn't you want to get insulted to get more insecure? You are way too comfortable with giving your hot takes. Recently, I've become more comfortable. I didn't always used to be comfortable. I used to be diplomatic. But a little bit of opinion is actually important. Wow, this is beautiful too. That's really beautiful. Jeez. There's been a lot of really nice piano pieces in this particular battle. This whole matchup, this whole day. That's so stunning. It's so anxious. It's so like distressed. Wow. That's shockingly beautiful. I mean, both of them are very good. Obviously, one is more intimate and the other one is quite harsher. This is actually really hard for me because I like both very much, and I am such a sucker for piano music. A simp, if you could, you might even say. It's really hard for me to decide which of these two is. Oh God, that's so poignant. Yeah, but I'm not gonna deny my choral, vocal epic. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Code Vein. Oh shit! All right, so now we're in the weeds. So this is gonna be a little bit faster, by the way, guys. A little less. You're gonna go cry yourself to sleep. Well, God bless. Sometimes you just need a good cry. We're gonna move a little bit faster here. And we will. This will be more spot checking rather than listening to the whole piece. This will move a little bit quicker. So no one derail me with any hot takes or comments that you want me to talk about, because that's not possible. I don't ever derail. So God forbid we do that. Yeah, I mean, I love this track. I love this soundtrack so much. Like, right, like, look at the strings, you know, like, and this, the strumming along of the guitar. And then you get all this, and then you get this. Wait, where is it? It's right here. Oh, come on, dude. It's like a lullaby. It's like dangerous, but it's also tender and kind of sensual at the same time. This track does a great job of really putting you in the situation of depravity, of tension, of stress there. I love the way the strings go here. Love the piano in here. It's a great piece. It's a great piece. I love the natural sort of like climbing. But I'm going to give it to Original Sin 2. Halo Never Forget. Oh my gosh, what a terrific matchup. Oh my god, okay. Battle of the orchestral motivic writing. I mean, it's terrific, and then we got this one. That's insidious. This is really hard, actually. What the fuck? You don't know why Marco adores the word terrific, but for a non-English listener, it sounds wrong? Is it because when you hear terrific, you associate it with horrific? Horrific? Horrific versus terrific? Almost like terrific. Terrific is, terrific, it's terrific. Terrific is like the ultimate, like, what the fuck does it terrific even mean? Terrific. You know, terrific. Terrific is unusually magnificent, unusually fine, extraordinary. How about I just switch it to extraordinary? It's extraordinary, exciting, horrific and horrible, terrific and terrible. How about I just say that piece is unusually fine? I can see why you'd think that. So I really like the simplicity. I find the simplicity of Never Forget is unusually fine. Now, that being said, the motivic writing in Dogs of War is well, unusually fine as well, isn't it? So this is hard for me because I fundamentally, I prefer the orchestral writing of Dogs of War's main theme. Now, that being said, the plaintive piano and the subtle dulcet I'm just like pulling word. It's like, how about this word? How about that word? That being said, Never Forget is beautiful and very sparse, but also really well orchestrated. This is actually incredibly difficult for me. Both are unusually fine. I actually don't know. This is really tough. I say, isn't that interesting? I say that a lot. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? But then here's this motif. Sorry. It's going to Dogs of War. Sorry. I wanted to give it. Oh, wow. Mechanicus versus Call of Duty Black Ops. I said sorry. They're so similar. They're actually extremely similar. Isn't that funny? No Ocarina of Time or Halo ODST is criminal. Fun fact. I'm actually using a green screen and I'm currently in prison. Actually, fun fact. I actually get it's criminal a lot. That is a common phrase in YouTube comments. And every time I get those comments, I tell them that I'm currently in jail. And if they'd like to bail me out, they have to go to patreon.com/MarcoMeatball. Recently, I've also been receiving any sort of negativity I receive. I say thank you for your inquiry and your complaint. Please lodge all formal complaints to www.patreon.com/MarcoMeatball. There's more at the end. Thanks, Yoger. I appreciate that. Thanks, Pirate. Yeah, it's going to go to Mechanicus. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just a richer track. Okay. Oh, shit. All right, this is interesting. Let me fast forward a little tiny bit. It's so lovely. It's so lovely. It's so lovely. It's so lovely, so exposed, so vulnerable, so like really broken. There's the longing in the strings there, especially because of the way that they're sustained and the way that they kind of lean into the end of the phrase. Imagine someone taking this seriously. You'd be amazed how many people were very upset with me for saying I didn't like Persona 5's music. To be fair, I did say all Persona, which was a misnomer, because I actually do prefer Persona 3 to Persona 5. You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed how angry they were. I don't like this, guys. You know, I have to tell you a truth. I have to come clean about something. I've been having so much fun that I've just been saying stuff. I've just been saying things. Not for attention, but just because I'm having such a good time. And one of the problems with that is it's going to upset somebody. And I'm nervous. I'm nervous to receive. I'm nervous to receive antagonization for how yappy I've been. I've got the yapping syndrome. I just like to talk. I like to talk a lot, and I've had such a good time. To be fair, yapping is part of the job, isn't it? I mean, imagine if I couldn't finish complete sentences and I just. So this one's Shine of Ideos. I do love this. It's very loud, sorry. It's very loud. Ronnie says, I'm literally autistic and I understand Marco's sarcasm. That's genuinely impressive. Oh man. I don't. That's not funny, but it's kind of funny. This is kind of funny. I really like the emphasis in the piano. It's really hard for me. This is also very difficult. They're both sad piano, but Slay the Princess is very anguished, whereas Shine of Ideos, I keep wanting to go Ideos mio, feels that it feels more hopeful, more engaging. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with Shine of Ideos for that one. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay. Now, these are both kind of my top picks of the whole day. So this is really shitty because I was hoping this... I mean, it was going to eventually come down to this, I think. I love this. I love the guitar. There's also this like subtle guitar in the background that the way that the choir moves as well rhythmically is so propulsive. The way that the organ is playing as well, it's delightful. And I mean, it was just such a small gesture, but the way that they go, again, that's sort of celebratory and pointed because of the way that it kind of teeters up. That said, this is such an incredible mood. Now it's not as forward presenting as the Code Vein piece. It's a little bit, it takes a minute to ramp. Thanks, Meryl. Appreciate that. Like, I love that. Versus... I'm giving it to Windblown. Oh. Well, I mean, I already know the answer to this. See, the thing is, that piece from Generation Zero, excuse me, that makes me want to play it. You know what I mean? Which is wild. Yeah, it never really got finished. I mean, it was like finished, but it wasn't like finished. Yeah, so the trade-off is voracious rhythm, strong, powerful punch versus synth, slow burn, terrific melody line. I like both of these pieces actually equally for very different reasons. But how I'm feeling right now, I'm going to give it to Generation Zero. I know. Salacious. Unsubscribed? Are you a member of the Patreon too? You are. Delete, cancel. It's going to Fire Emblem. Oh, I don't even need. It's going to Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Shadows of Valentia versus War. Okay, fuck. Okay, wait. I'm just kidding. I adore this. I think this actually might, just for the record, I think this might be my favorite Fire Emblem track that I've heard. And in general, between Shadows of Valentia and Don't Tempt You. Oh my God. Stop that. Both Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia and Fire Emblem Awakening, both to me are like peak Fire Emblem. I actually, having listened to all of Three Houses, I think Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, Echoes, and Awakening are actually, for me, having listened to the entirety of Three Houses, I think those are superior to that. I can say that in my personal opinion. Echoes, Awakening, I know a little bit more. Awakening is just a delight. I mean, id purpose, Don't Speak Her Name. I mean, like there's yeah. But this is beautiful. I just love how simple it is with the snare and the like really peaceful children's voice, but oh god. I like both. I like both, but you can't take Mechanicus away from me. That's like one of my like desert island soundtracks. It wouldn't be in the top 5. It would be in the top like 15. Like if you were like, okay, Marco, you have to take 15 soundtracks away to a desert island. Which 15 are you picking? Mechanics would be in there because I'm gonna be in that mood sometimes. Okay, so this is interesting. So let's see. Yeah, I love that melody. I don't know why I love that. I love that motif so fucking much. I don't know why I love it as much as I do. But that motif is so terrific. But now oh, it's just so hard for me. I'm gonna go with Generation Zero. What the fuck? I'm not. Okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. Okay. I love that so much. I just adore it. I adore even that little just even just that. This is so good. But is it better than like No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Now, I don't think Kingdom Hearts could necessarily it's Windblown. Oh. What the fuck? What is happening to me? I love Mechanicus. But that motif is sending me, as the kids say. I'm like troubled by this. I don't know. I don't know who I am anymore. Oh no. Okay. All right. Lock in. All right. All right. All right. So. Actually, funny enough, this is not on the like watch list for copyright strikes or claims. People will false claim something probably like this. I could see this being false claimed, but there's the only one there's three or four that are really dangerous for Kingdom Hearts. One is the one track Simple and Clean. Simple and Clean is super mega dangerous. And then there's like 3 or 4 others I can't remember, but like actually dangerous. But the actual, this will get claimed. This will get false claimed by Latin Auto Perf. That frequently gets claimed. I'm a Square Enix creator, so we would not like I'm a Square Enix, but like I would email them and be like, hey, you know, why? This should be okay. Like I'm in the Discord, you know what I mean? Like it would be really bizarre if they were like, fuck that guy today. You know what I mean? I have a listening to the soundtracks of the year video coming out, and like I would say over 70% of it is copyright claimed, and most of them are, I would say all of them are false. It's just a pain in the ass because then yeah, it's such a pain in the ass. It's windblown. It's windblown. It was always windblown from the day that I... What? Like, I love that motif. I don't get why. It's windblown. It was windblown from the very start. It was windblown. Windblown 1. Insane. Windblown. Windblown. I was hooked from the minute I heard it for the first time. I had a feeling in my heart of hearts that it was going to be windblown. And it could windblown. And it could be because it is similar to Stellar Blade. And I'm very partial to Stellar Blade. And I think that the soundtrack should have won Soundtrack of the Year last year. But wait, did it? No, it didn't. But I don't know why. Since I heard it, I was absolutely blown away. And this is like a early access song. I mean, like the whole soundtrack is this way. Windblown. It's one of the only roguelikes that I actually find tolerable. It's from the devs of Dead Cells. Oh wait, shit, sorry. here's the gameplay. It's great stuff. I mean, it really shocked me actually today. I wasn't expecting this to be the thing that would come to my mind and be like a first pick. You know, like the first song I heard today, and I knew in my soul that that was probably going to be the piece that was going to win. Yeah, and also too, I think it speaks to the fact that like I think we all go through different seasons of things that we like, and right now I'm in a pretty big season of electronic music. My playlist at the gym has been EDM classical, which is not something I ever really anticipated listening to, but hearing remixes of classical pieces in an EDM fashion is truly incredible. You know, guys, I've had an incredible time today. I really, really hope that you found this meaningful, enjoyable. Hopefully you had some laughs. Hopefully you felt entertained. Most importantly, I hope that you felt like we celebrated game music the appropriate way. What an incredible, incredible, incredible time. Honestly, this is one of my favorite streams that I've done recently. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I know it was a little out of pocket there today, but sometimes that happens to me when I get really excited. I kind of showboat a little bit. So I do, I suppose, you know, I'm sorry if I was over the top. I try to keep it kind of reined in, but when I'm feeling in a good mood, I can't help but want to share that. The rest of the week, tomorrow is back to Monster Hunter Rise /Sunbreak. We're continuing the grind to get to Valstrax and to continue on through Sunbreak. Wednesday will be actually, this is important. For those of you that wanted to be a part of the Nintendo Direct with me, I actually will be streaming it later. So if I told you earlier I had an appointment today for an ultrasound, I will be getting results for that on Wednesday. So I won't probably be here for a 9 a.m. Or 10 a.m. Excuse me, is it 9? It's 9 a.m. the Direct. But as soon as I get back, I'll hop on. The Direct might still be going on, but I'll be 45 minutes late because, you know, health first. Thursday, I'm filming videos. So if you want to swing by for those will be a little bit less engaging for you as an audience and more so just like me filming things. You're welcome to be a part of that. Friday, of course, is our Patreon Friday where we listen to Patreon suggested live stream songs from video games. Next Monday will be Supreme Commander? No, Total Annihilation, a full soundtrack listen next Monday. Friday evening, and all of this is available on YouTube right now and also on the Discord. Friday evening will be the title update of Monster Hunter Wilds and probably my debut of Marco Meeball, my friend here that you've seen a couple times during this stream. I probably just want to turn off the lights and just hang out as Marco Meeball. Saturday, we're doing Cantarella's story quest plus some exploration and general stuff in Wuthering Waves for a good part of the day. And yeah, that's the full week. It's very busy. Next week, I'm hoping to bring back Opera with an Opera Singer. If you've never seen this before, because it's been like 2 years since I did it, it's a night where we all gather and we watch an opera together with subtitles in English. And then I stop and start and we talk about the process of singing, what goes into creating certain scenes, what was going on in the composer's mind when they were writing this stuff. And it's really like a showcase of my past experience as an opera singer. Usually we'll watch an opera I've performed in, so I can really offer a lot of insight. But that will be next week. Next Wednesday evening no, I can't. Wednesday is my therapy days. It'll be Tuesday evening. We'll do Opera with an Opera Singer again on Tuesday. And it will be, we've already watched this 2 years ago, but it will be La Boheme. And I can't keep those videos up due to copyright, so those will be uploaded over to the Patreon. Final plug, not to plug, but I will. Right now on Patreon, I'm watching Gurren Lagann for the first time. What an amazing show. I filmed 4 episodes today. Next week, I'll be watching 4 episodes of Apothecary Diaries and then alternating between the 2 while we do that. And then I think either be going back to Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist, because I've already read the manga, or moving on to something else. And that'll be up to the patrons to vote. If you want to support the channel that way, you certainly can. But even just being here on a live is more than enough and appreciated, of course. So yeah, thanks a ton, everybody. Thanks for the spiel, letting me talk. Thanks for letting me yap. And I hope you have yourselves a terrific rest of your day. Thank you so much to you Raiders that have, no, I haven't watched Evangelion yet. Thank you so much to you Raiders that stuck around over on Twitch. And thank you to everyone who donated today and supported the channel. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. See you guys later, okay?